All right. Let's see what I've missed earlier today because I was not able to watch this live and I had to do my best to avoid spoilers, even though I did see something about the new Donkey Kong. I saw a couple little glimpses of pictures and stuff, and boy, howdy, am I happy to hear about that. I heard, I think I saw correctly, it might be 3D. It's a shame I was spoiled about that, but that's kind of my fault for accidentally going onto social media on the day of a big Nintendo Direct. But wow, if that ends up being a launch title for the Switch 2, that would be amazing. Absolutely, that'd be incredible lineup already. That'd be a week one purchase for me. But I was informed earlier today that the Switch 2 is coming out in June. That is very soon. Now, to be fair, the Switch 1 was revealed in January of 2017, if I'm not mistaken, but it was released 2 months later in March. So maybe it's not that unheard of. Maybe it's realistic that they do the same thing for the Switch 2. But I'm not sure for certain. My friend told me it was June, but I would imagine he didn't misremember. That sounds correct to me. But I thought it was going to be the fall or like the late summer. But yeah, no. So let's just see what I've been missing out on here. All right. This is Mario Kart, is it not? Yoshi's. Such a unique looking track for a Mario Kart game.
Let's go!
Alright. I like this already. Cool, man. Finally get a bigger look at Mario Kart 9. Are they going to call it Mario Kart 9, though? That's the thing. I wonder. Oh, everyone got a redesign. Even Rosalina got a redesign. Slight redesign. It's more like proportions are kind of changed. That's about it, though. Their hair looks the same, and their, like, colors. Yeah, it's the expressions, right? It's the expressions, I think. The textures are different, the expressions are different, and the proportions of the characters are slightly changed. Like, Mario looks a little shorter, pudgier, maybe. Yo, the cow. The cow from Moo Moo Meadows and Moo Moo Farm. That's a character now? Like, that's a racer? Wait, what? Is that the Wonder Flower? Is that an item now? I like the outfits. Oh, I love the outfits. Waluigi looking fabulous as always, man. I love Waluigi's sense of fashion. That looks like that one. Mario Kart World. Wasn't there something called Mario Kart World? That's like an app?
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll
Hi.
be one of your guides for today's Nintendo
I don't know who
Direct.
you guys are.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh. That makes
I'm
sense.
Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo
I
Switch
think I've heard
2.
of you, actually. I don't know.
What you just saw was Mario Kart
I
World.
don't know
launching
where I heard you
exclusively
from.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, duh.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
A
I don't have an
brand
answer
new
for that.
entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Lakitu.
system.
Okay, he's back as a playable
Welcome
racer.
to this vast world.
Whoa!
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Oh. And the map is just for show, I guess. It's not something you could
Depending
actually
on the time
explore.
of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Dude. No, go back.
And weather conditions, the atmosphere
I didn't think I was gonna skip around or do any of that shit, but King Boo with the fucking monocle and mustache, and he has his crown around like the base of the top hat. That's amazing. I'm already so excited for the customization options in this game.
Will
It's gonna be
change.
great. Great. Who else can I spot here? I see Baby Daisy. I see Nabbit. What is that thing called from 3D World? Tip of my tongue. The name of that enemy that has wings. But it's not a paratrooper. I see it. Penguin? The crab? A bee? That sounds like Nintendo Capri Sun when he does a bee. Are those actual playable characters? Or are those like, is it like that Mario Party 8 minigame where you have 30 racers and some of them are just NPCs put onto bikes for the computer players? Like, are those not characters I can play as? Because, dude, if they're just adding more and more common enemies as racers, I'm kind of on board for that. Who did I just see earlier? The cow from Moo Moo Meadows, the cow from Moo Moo Farm. That shit is amazing. Oh my god. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for that. Not soaked. I'm stoked. Don't get your head in the gutter there.
And in this Mario Kart game,
That's Toad's Factory music, isn't it?
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What? Drive
In the classic
everywhere.
Grand Prix,
DK Spaceport. Oh my god, Donkey Kong has his own like space factory. Dude, that's like that space track in Barrel Blast where it actually had robotic monkeys. It was in
race through
space.
4 courses.
Shy Guy Bizarre Warrior. Sorry, I'm going to try not to pause too much, but man, I want to see some of these returning
In a
stages.
bid for
Starview Peak. Oh, finally. DK Pass. That one's from DS. Sky High Sunday. That's back from 8. Okay. All right. We're a shipyard. Cool.
first place.
Those are new.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive
No,
to
I
the next
will.
course as
I
part of
can't
the
promise that I
competition.
won't do that. More than likely will.
With 24
Is that a
drivers
Cataquack?
in each next course
No.
as part
We
of the
gotta run that
competition.
back. A Pokey. A Cataquack. Dude. I'm a Cataquack main if that is a playable character. If that's a CPU only, that's a shame.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the
Bowser got some drip there. What is he wearing? He's wearing some cool kind of mask.
competition is gearing up.
Dude.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
This is a
Race
big
nonstop
Mario Kart
from
game.
one corner of the world to another.
Dude, I remember seeing Mario Kart 8 for the first time, like, on the Wii U, and that shit was, like, pretty cool, even though the battle mode sucked. And then I remember seeing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I was like, well, it's the same game. It looks a little bit better. It's got, like, a slightly better resolution. And the battle mode was just totally overhauled, and I was so happy about that. I'm one of the 7 people that like playing battles in Mario Kart more than the races. And I was hyped for that. But the game still looked pretty good, even though it already was a game that existed. But this is just bringing back that feeling and then more some, because it's just like, this is next level, I think, so far. Just adding more whatever characters that people never knew they wanted is great. You know, like, Mario Kart 8 roster was a mess. That's all I'm going to say. Charging Chucks, I like that.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
Checkpoints.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Okay.
Can you make
Checkpoints.
it all the way to the finish line?
Interesting. I like that they're trying to mix up the game with some more, like, you know, like, game modes. Not just regular racing. They kind of were going in that direction, Mario Kart 8, but not really. They had, like, race and I don't mean like multi-directional. I'm talking like, instead of go around a circle 3 times, they did stuff like Mount Wario, which was like which felt more in the style of like Snowboard Kids or SSX Tricky. Well, it made sense because I mean that those are snowboarding games. They're winter sports games, so winter racing games rather. So I'm sure that's why they did that for Mount Wario. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that's the only Mario Kart track that does that, where it's from point A to point B. So I'm glad they're doing that with the game modes as well, not just tracks. They're taking some chances and they're making some changes. I like that.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Oh, wow. Free roam is finally a thing, huh?
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Oh.
So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Yo.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
That's kind of dope, actually. They're just taking the Mario Odyssey photo mode and they're putting it into a new Mario Kart game. There's a lot I didn't expect here that was going to be for the new Mario Kart. Holy crap, man. What? No, going back. Sorry, going back. Pirate Waluigi. Am I seeing that right? Also, that looks like Dino Dino Jungle. Is it? Or is it a new dinosaur track? I don't know. Pirate Waluigi. Amazing.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart.
Whoa, that's some good looking art, not gonna lie. That's some good looking art. King Boo's there, as we saw before. Toadette is there. Pauline is there. I like that Pauline is a base roster character. Because it's weird that she was like one of the last characters to be added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. A little strange. Goomba is a character. Spike is a character. Penguin, wait, really? You can just play as a regular penguin? Oh, dude. I might have to backtrack. I might have to backpedal here. Cataquack, probably still day one main, but Penguin, close second, for sure. I love penguins, dude. In real life, they're kind of vicious. They're like vicious beasts, but they are adorable, nevertheless.
World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
That launch title.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
That's how you sell a console, man. That is how you sell a console. I mean, Breath of the Wild was a big system seller, I'm sure. But what else even was at the Switch launch? Bomberman R, not really. Snipper Clips, a lot of people played that. People had friends and partners and siblings. But Mario Kart as a launch title, they haven't done that since actually, have they ever done that? I don't think they have. They didn't do that on the Wii, they didn't do it on the GameCube, they didn't do it on the GBA. They didn't do it for 64. I don't think Super Mario Kart was a launch title. I think it was F-Zero, Mario World, and that Japanese and Pilot Wings. So this is the first time, as far as I know, a launch title for Mario Kart as a launch title, man. That's insane. Oh, this is going to sell so many units, man.
So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
So where's that Donkey Kong game I've heard about, huh?
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Unbelievable, man.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
The entire world is going to go bananas. They're literally everyone's going to be playing Mario Kart, and I'm here for it. That shit sounds exciting as fuck. That sounds like a new lifetime. It sounds like a great things are great things to come. I can't speak today.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah,
2.
please do. Are we gonna get Netflix?
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
You've talked about that
And on the right Joy-Con
to some extent.
we've added a new C button.
A C button. Wait, are we going back to the N64 days? Are we going back to the Wii Nunchuck days? It's kind of wild that Nintendo has only had a C button, I think, on 2 of their consoles. The N64 technically had 4 C buttons, and the Wii had 1 C button. I'm surprised they're bringing that back.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Okay, is it camera or is it... What is it exactly? Wait, what? Is this for Mario? Oh, okay, you show us how it works in Mario Kart. Okay. Alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Okay.
That was me. That was you.
Discord?
So quick.
Wait. Discord?
Wait, no,
That
no,
looks
no,
like
no,
Discord.
no.
Wait, no, tell me that's not the Nintendo Switch app. Please tell me that's not the voice chat app they have. Please tell me you're actually using Discord. Just use Discord like once. Like once for an advertisement. Just be realistic that everyone is using Discord. No one's using that trash ass Switch voice chat app, man.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Why do
Introducing game.
is that?
Come on, no.
I don't think that's who that is. That looks like Brett Cooper. I don't think it is though. I was like, what's she doing in an ad?
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo
Oh,
Switch 2.
no.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you. With this feature,
Wait.
you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Please tell me it's not the smartphone. Please don't be on the smartphone.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the
Huh?
Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh,
you're still behind
okay.
All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep
Oh
going.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go left right here.
Well,
make a
let's blast my friend's eardrums with the sound of a blender. I know it's not right next to there, but like, imagine like you left your Switch next to the blender and you're just hearing like the fucking blender in your eardrums.
Noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
That's
get hit
cool.
by a
All right,
bubble.
so we're going back to like the Wii U era with I don't know if there was an app for that. I think it was just called voice chat. It's just voice chat. I remember using voice chat a little bit in the Wii U era for Smash. That was the only game. That was the only game I think I used voice chat for on the Wii U. And it didn't sound great, the quality, but I mean, the connection wise, it was consistent. So we're going back to that. That's cool. I don't think the Switch had voice chat. The Switch 1. If it did, I never used it. But I don't think the Switch... Oh, yeah, no, it didn't because they kept pushing you to use the smartphone app. And Nintendo, I think, is waking up to the fact that no one wants to use the smartphone app for the voice chat. They're finally realizing, okay, well, if we can't get Discord to agree to put their app on our console right away, or maybe, negotiations are going to take a little while, they think this will hold off people if they don't want to use Discord or they can't, if they don't have one. This is mainly for the kids, I imagine. Everyone else is going to be using Discord, let's be honest.
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use
That's
this
not Brett
feature
Cooper.
in
Never
handheld
mind.
mode too, letting you easily chat with
I feel like I should clarify. My opinions do not agree with people I mention out in this video. Just people I know of on the internet.
friends and family. If you open the chat menu,
Okay, let me take a look at this UI. Mute, camera, screen sharing. It looks like Discord to me. It's not Discord, but it looks like it. It's kept pretty simple though. It gives you all the necessities.
and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job.
The game screen sharing looks like ass, but it is Nintendo. But maybe if you only stream one screen at a time, maybe the frame rate is better. But I feel like I feel like if you're doing multiple at a time, everything's just gonna lag like horribly.
There we go, there we go.
You can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone
Isn't
like
that-
go on top of that?
Isn't that what you just said? Screen share, and you can share your game screen. Isn't that the same thing? Like, what else would you be sharing on your Switch too? Can you share like your home menu? Can you share like your settings, your help manual? What are you talking about? You could also share your game. Like,
In the chat menu and
What is she
turn on
talking
game screen
about?
sharing.
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
You can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
I don't get it.
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, those are like actual like this. We're gone a long way since the dinosaurs on Double Dash. These are like realistic dinos, and they're out to get you and fucking eat you alive. These guys are not related to Yoshi, not in the slightest. Also, oh, that's the name of the track, Dino Dino Laboratory. That's so cool, though. I'm so glad we got another Dino track, because I think we've had 2 Dino Jungle. I feel like there was another one on like one of the handhelds I didn't play. Also, I like the UI of... Oh, I think I hit my microphone. I like the UI of the game. I like where, 6th place, 1st place. I like that font, or if it's not a font, I like that style. The outlines and the colors. It's great. I'm not even 10 minutes through this direct. I gotta stop pausing so
You
much.
can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Balloon Fight, that guy on the bottom playing Balloon Fight, he is mega based. That is one of the best NES games.
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like,
All right, I gotta keep pausing to a minimum. This is gonna take me forever otherwise.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
That was like really forced, Nintendo. Good job, man. I wish I could clap. There we go. There's my microphone. That was so forced. Oh, you're Kirby. You're on a star. That's so cute. Like, is that? Wait, it's just like the girl implies that the girl knows that's Kirby. She's familiar with the character, but she's saying, "Oh, it's so cute. You're on a star." It's like that's what Kirby does half the time. Half the time Kirby's on a star, or the other half the time he's eating food or inhaling something. That's the few things that he does. She acts so surprised.
You
I
can
find that
adjust the
hilarious.
size of your game screen.
Crazy.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh wow! So it's like Discord and Skype.
That's to your left. You're almost there,
It's
though.
just like the wall. Like,
Are they explaining this to people like who don't know how to use voice chat programs, screen share programs?
So everyone can
You could even do this crap in Zoom. In Zoom, man. Like, people are familiar with how this works. I guess they're explaining it for the boomer parents and the little kids who don't know how technology works yet.
watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your.
Kind of want to
pose.
skip this.
On the right Joy-Con 2
Wait.
controller, there's an
Wait.
additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, sure.
So C, now we now know, stands for chat.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
What?
By connecting this camera to the
What?
system. Hey!
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
what?
Hello. Yo.
How many people are going to use that though?
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on
That girl is such a bad actor. I'm sorry. Hi, how is everyone doing? Like, nice try. You might want to do a little bit better next time. They might have to dock your pay for that really see-through performance there.
On screen and video chat while
Oh
playing
my
a game.
gosh.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Well,
Please.
if that is what the cameras look like for Switch 2, I mean, they're external, right? They're not built into the system, because if they're built into the system, we all know they would look like crap. But the quality here looks pretty good, actually.
Look forward to games which use your
So,
camera feed like this.
All right.
That was good.
Okay. No,
Yeah, that
wait.
looks
Go
good.
left,
That's
go
good.
left,
Oh, wait,
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way. Oh.
Can I skip around now,
Using
please?
game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games
Skipping.
and hang out in online multiplayer games.
Uh-huh. I get the
Besides
point.
The sports competition between family.
I get the point. I get the
chat.
picture. Cool, man. You invested way too much time
did you think?
for that.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing
Kill
online
me.
with others who are in the same place. The Nintendo Switch
I got
2
it, man.
camera,
Is that
which
sold
will be
separate?
available on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay, it's sold separate. I had a feeling. I was like, why would they bundle
A
that?
Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Well, duh.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
That is smart, actually. That's going to convince a lot more people to buy a membership, I think. Also, wow. If the console comes out in June, they're giving people, I could do the math, 9 months. Giving people 9 months for free game chat. That's kind of dope, honestly.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch
Hold on.
Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted.
Sweaty
For example,
hands.
whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use
I'm
Game
skipping
Chat
this,
to play
sorry.
with their friends.
Also, if I breathed on the mic, sorry about that.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Okay.
On Nintendo
There's nothing particularly wrong with this frame. Just that game in Clubhouse games. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. Renegade, which is actually, I think, Othello. Piece of shit game. Piece of shit. The AI just cheats. I mean, you have 4 difficulties for each game in the Clubhouse Games collection. And it's supposed to get pretty hard, almost unwinnable at the 4th difficulty, the highest difficulty. I struggled just to beat the CPU on the 2nd difficulty. I had to get my friend to help me with that. And I don't even think he was he's better at Othello than I am. And I don't even think he was able to beat the 3rd difficulty. It's like Clubhouse Games devs are just, they rigged some of those games, man.
Switch,
Possible
even if you
to
just
win.
have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to
Great.
a friend and play
Great collection, though. Clubhouse Games. Try it out if you like tabletop games.
together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game with Game Share.
Game share, right. We
As
saw
shown
this.
here, even games that require multiple
I don't know if I mentioned this. I actually recorded reaction or whatever video for the previous direct that happened days ago. Probably not going to end up posting that. Maybe some highlights, but other than that, the footage didn't come out well. I've been using Bandicam for a lot of things, and I figured out that I should stop using Bandicam unless I figure out the issue. When I put my footage from Bandicam into DaVinci Resolve or any program, it shows some of the frames are missing. They're like missing, or they're just not being read. It says media error or whatever. It's got a triangle. And I try to look up why, and I can't figure out why, but I know it happens whenever there's a dark frame or a completely bright frame. So if it's a fade out or a flash of light, it didn't want to read the footage, and that messes up the syncing of the audio and the video if I have to cut out frames. So I tried this with OBS, which I'm using right now to record this, and OBS doesn't do that. Record footage with OBS, put it into DaVinci. It's not like there's like no media errors, so got to stop using Bandicam till I realize, or till I find out what the problem is. So, why did I bring that up? I have dementia, don't I? I think I have dementia. There's a reason I brought that up.
Multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game.
I don't
With Game Share,
remember.
you can temporarily share compatible
Why did I
games
bring
with
that
others
up?
who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Oh, because Game Share was in the last Direct, and I had footage for that, and I don't think I'm going to upload it now. Maybe, maybe not, but not the full thing. The footage is kind of unsavable, unsalvageable. That's why. Okay.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
I'm not that
and
stupid.
You can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games.
Big
This
Brain.
feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update
Is that a
of
new Big
Clubhouse
Brain
Games
game?
51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
I don't even know.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive
Sweaty
to Nintendo
hands again.
Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Yes, please.
Please take a look.
Are we not doing the snap anymore? Are we just doing the... Are we doing that thing? Is that the new thing? Okay. If so, I'm gonna miss the snap, but... Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay. Cool.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p
What is
screen.
that? Oh, okay. You zoomed all the way in. Okay. I was so confused.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Cool. What was the FPS on the Switch 1, the max FPS? Was it 60? Was it 80? I don't even know. Vivid LSD.
LCD screen is more vivid
is what I
and
meant to
supports
say.
HDR, providing more
I'm not a
contrast
druggie, I
between
promise.
light and dark areas of the images.
Some on my
The
screen here.
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about these magnets. Sounds like cool technology, and they've tested it, but you know, there's always a case where something goes wrong with a select few people. You know, like it's like how most of the Joy-Cons worked, but some of them ended up drifting, and it just got to be more and more Joy-Cons that drifted as the years went on. So, also, yeah, please fix the drift. Don't let the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have that problem. Please. I beg of you.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Okay.
The
Larger
left
sticks.
and right sticks are now larger.
Is that good? Is that bad? I never had a problem with the sticks when I'm using the individual Joy-Cons. I always had a problem with the buttons being too small. I have big fingers. You see that? Big fingers. Big thumbs, rather. But this thing would not do well with small buttons. So hopefully they made the buttons teensy bit bigger.
Each
Just a teensy
Joy-Con
bit.
2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Mouse?
By
What a-
adjusting the audio balance between the
What?
ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and
Okay, unless we're getting like Mario Paint 2, what are we going to use? When are we going to use a Joy-Con as a mouse? Is there going to be like, is that like for another new WarioWare game coming out?
And more natural in handheld
A
and
mouse.
tabletop modes.
Okay.
It has a built-in microphone.
We got that.
You can voice chat.
I'm skipping that. I don't want to hear that again.
Sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
3D audio?
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Okay. Alrighty then. That's cool, I guess. It's not new. That's a thing that's existed.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. Is this Mario Kart? Is that what I'm looking at? Okay, I think it's Mario Kart, but
Place
I'm
your
not sure.
Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
That is a much better kickstand. I fucking hate the current Switch kickstand. It was an afterthought. They said, hey, we could use the slot for the SD card and repurpose it also, or not repurpose it, give it an alternative use as a kickstand. And I've heard of many people's Switch kickstands breaking because it's so fucking flimsy.
You can move it freely, like this.
Okay, that's pretty flexible. I like that.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system,
Okay.
there's one on top as well.
Oh, okay. What would you use that for?
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
Oh, okay.
or charging in tabletop mode.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Sure. Whatever.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
What's the thing on the left we're talking about?
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads.
Oh,
8 times that of Nintendo.
that's pretty good. You know what 256 gigabytes is? That's like a quarter of a terabyte. That's good. And also, you need that nowadays. I can't believe Nintendo got away with 32 gigabytes of internal storage for the Switch 1. That's insane. Games are just so big now, dude. Even Nintendo and their second party developers who are like usually they're like champions as far as game optimization and keeping game files as small as possible. Games are just huge now. You need that space. Now it's not terribly expensive to upgrade your storage to get like a terabyte. I mean, you could buy. I've bought like external hard drives. They're like two terabytes or 4 terabytes for like less than $50 on a sale. So
No Switch for
Yeah.
storing your game downloads, save data.
why are you
and
showing
more.
Crafted World? That game's
Reading
trash.
and writing data is also faster.
Why did you show that game? 4K.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your
4K, you
TV and
say?
enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported.
How do I get rid of my
in
sweaty
TV
hands?
mode.
What am I supposed to do about that? Good thing I have like a towel here or something.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
I need some.
This helps
I need
keep
someone to keep me
performance
cool right
stable.
now. I'm sweating my ass off. That's good though. I've heard people complain about the Switch overheating after playing a game for like, depending on the game, like half an hour or an hour, and that's not comfortable when you're having handheld mode. Cool. You have a fan in there. Maybe they had a fan before, but if it was there, it wasn't prominent.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo
Itchy
Switch
now,
2
dude.
games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Cool. I don't know how I feel about the controller being all black though. Kind of miss the Joy-Cons being like solid colors, like red and blue.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned
I beg to differ. That's exactly what it is.
the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand...
It looks just like the Switch, except from color variations and new features. It's not an improved Nintendo Switch. We're calling it Nintendo Switch 2, but it's not an improved Nintendo Switch. Yeah, right.
Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
Nintendo cracks me
Mr.
up, man.
Kawamoto!
Who? Oh, that guy. That
My
guy.
current location is actually inside the game itself.
Come again?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
If the game has Nintendo Switch 2 in the title, I think we can guess that it's exclusive to the Switch 2. Nintendo kind of treats you like you're a bozo sometimes.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone,
That's not
join
you.
me inside the game.
You weren't wearing a blue shirt, were you?
There are a lot of question mark
Maybe he
icons
was.
here.
I don't know.
Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to
wait,
the system.
so hang on. Is this not a game? Is this just like a interactive simulation tutorial for the system? Kind of was hoping this was a game.
Magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Okay.
so that's how they attach to the system.
Cool.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Is that a think emoji? They put a think emoji in there? Nintendo's trying to be hip with the kids, man. I take
Through
a long
examining
time.
signs like these, you can discover all sorts
Where
of
are we
secrets
on
about
this?
Nintendo Switch 2. Another
We're a
example,
third of the way
Joy-Con 2
through.
controllers have mouse controls.
Also,
And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something
if I
like
made too
this.
much noise hitting my desk or hitting the mic, I apologize.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
What game is that? Speed
By
golf.
combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
Is that Nintendo Switch Sports?
There are
What-
secrets to discover, even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Yeah, where are
Some of the
these?
secrets range from the unique features of the system to
Oh,
tiny details
oh.
you might not know.
These are part of the Welcome Tour. So the Welcome Tour is kind of a game. It's not really.
Notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay.
It's the same
I-
shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now
Okay.
red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Oh, it's red.
Next
Nice.
up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Why?
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay. I'm guessing, even though they made the Switch 2 bigger, I imagine they packed in quite a couple other things like the microphone, the extra USB port. I guess they had to make a compromise, and they couldn't really do a big SD card. They had to do the micro ones. That's fine. I have micro SD cards. Just not. It's unexpected.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
That's a shame.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital
I'm
games,
so itchy. Why
and
am I so
more.
itchy? I'm sweaty and I'm itchy.
We're also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons.
Wait. I'm still trying to get used to ZL and ZR. It's been like years, like a decade. I'm still getting used to controllers having ZL and ZR. There's a GR and a GL. Why? Why did we put a Green Lantern button on the Switch controller? Do we need that? Do we really need that? Okay.
Which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition,
So many buttons on the controller now. It's rivaling the PlayStation 5.
an audio jack has been
An
added.
audio jack on a
We've
controller?
introduced a few new features, and
On a controller.
after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an
I'm gonna
Ask
skip
the
around a little
Developer.
bit.
The Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
June, I think.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
That's crazy,
We're
man.
very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it,
June
so please wait
5th.
just a bit longer.
That's 2 months away. It's just insane to me.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Well, yeah, duh.
These games take advantage of
Also, I haven't commented on this yet. The Mario Kart World logo. I like it. It's good. I like that. I don't know, the choices of colors. They didn't just do like, you know, a blue and green planet like Earth and then do the normal ordering of colors for when Mario games, you know, when Mario games happen, they do like Mario 64 I think was red, yellow, green. I don't remember, but they mixed it up. It's familiar, but it looks cool. I like it.
the performance and features of Switch 2.
Uh-huh.
The second type is
Skipping around a little
compatible
bit more.
Game Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Oh.
Now,
They're going to release updated versions of Switch games, like not a port, just updated versions with new play controls or features. That's Wait. I'm Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 edition. This would be a good way to get other games like Super Mario Party Superstars, which everyone thought was going to get DLC or some sort of extra content. Maybe that's a good way to give those games extra content. It just means that anyone who has a regular Switch, only the original Switch, is going to feel ripped off a little bit.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Yeah, I'm not buying that because I already have the Switch version. Not buying another version. Sorry.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Jamboree TV.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Okay.
audio recognition,
Okay.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay
stretching my
that
back.
uses a
Sorry.
camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Oh, that looks so fucking
Let's
weird.
check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join
Sorry
the
if the microphone
festivities.
picked up me drinking
You'll
water.
be able
That's
to
probably
see each other's
gross.
faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins.
I got live tickets.
Bowser will bring you on stage
Live tickets.
too.
I got front row tickets to see
Hit blocks
Bowser
collect the
live.
most coins.
Let's fucking go, man.
Guide an RC
What I
car with
always
your
wanted.
voice. Go.
I can't believe I said I got
And
live
compete
tickets.
in other mini games using full body movement
silly.
and sound. Finally,
Carnival
take a ride on the
coaster.
mouse-controlled Carnival coaster.
All
With
right.
the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Yo, the flowers
Use mouse
back.
controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
I don't care what people say. I mean, is the Mario Wonder Flower like one of the best? Like, is it like amazing character? No, but as far as all the tutorial characters in Mario games, I like the flower. I think he's kind of funny. He's just a little guy. He's just a silly little fella. So we have
When you
an
enter
on-rail
a
shooter
minigame
now.
will begin. There's
That's
a
kinda
bouldering
cool.
game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
That's cool.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station?
Star Fox, but Mario Party.
From mini-games
basically.
that use a camera, the built-in microphone,
Mario.
mouse
Hello,
controls,
Mario.
and Rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
That fucking sex ed video
Super
with Mario and
Party
Luigi.
Jamboree,
Hello,
Nintendo
Mario.
Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Not buying it, sorry.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo.
Okay. I was hoping they had something like a free upgrade for people who already own the game. But what do you mean purchasing an upgrade pack? What do you mean purchasing? It's not free? So how much is the upgrade pack? Dude, if the upgrade pack is any more than $5, that's a ripoff. These upgrade packs better be $5 because we already given you so much money.
Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV.
Nintendo, you can't be that.
An upgrade
You can't be that greedy. We've given you lots of money on the Switch.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while
No. That's not a new experience. It's a little modified, but it's not new. It's not new.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
All right. Can I skip
Nintendo
this
Switch
one?
2 editions feature
I don't-
enhanced resolution and makes
I don't
the
care about
immense
Zelda. I really don't.
Adventures in Hyrule be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
No. Nobody
It's a
uses that.
game-specific- For example,
Guidance activating.
It's a map. All right.
send them to
Don't
another
care.
player to.
Don't care. Didn't ask.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land,
Hang
you'll be able
on.
to enjoy an additional story
Kirby?
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Okay. So this isn't DLC. This is like exclusive to the Switch
This story takes
2
place in
version.
the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Wait. Am I just playing through the main story again, except a couple changes here and there? Better not be.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Is that a new power-up? I hope there's new power-ups. Looks cool, I
Metroid
guess.
Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I had a feeling. it was going to release on both of them. Yep. That would be a crime if that would be an absolute crime to the gaming industry if Prime 4 was only on the Switch 1. Oh my god. That would be the biggest troll Nintendo would ever pull off. And I don't even think I'd be mad.
In addition to standard controls,
Looks good on the
you
Switch
can use
too.
mouse controls for intuitive game immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second.
See if
or
am I in
enjoy
center frame
smoother
here?
action in full
I am.
HD
Cool.
at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes. Plus, receive a
Don't care.
By taking enhanced
Don't care.
resolution
Nope, don't care. Don't care.
and
Didn't ask.
digital versions of a game.
Next, I'd like
I'm
to
only
introduce a
half-
brand new game featuring mouse
only
controls
halfway
with the
through
Joy-Con
this.
2 controllers.
Are you kidding me?
Please take a look.
Unbelievable. Is this Donkey Kong? Is this a Donkey Kong game that I saw? I saw very little. Or montage time? What is this? Is this like Rocket League, but with wheelchairs? Wheelchair Rocket League? Huh. Drag and drive. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this one. I'm kind of like just... I'm just kind of still like a statue because I don't know how to feel about this one. Huh. Over here! See. I just like the way the hands move. Whoa, one-handed. Very nice. Okay. I know it's not over yet, but I could see this game being fun for maybe like a couple weeks, and then I don't know. I feel like Arms had more replay value, and that game died fast. But I played Arms for at least a couple months straight, and then even came back to the game with each like character update. Except for the last one, I never played Dr. Coyle. I think the last character I might have played was Loa Pop, or was it Max Brass? I don't know. It was like before the jungle guy. This just, I don't think the character designs here are that appealing. There's only so much you could do with this concept,
In
I
Drag
think.
and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches.
This game better not be any more than $20, because this ain't a $60 game.
Using dual mouse controls.
Or a $50 game. Or a $40 game.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Poggers.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of
Never mind,
repair.
not Poggers. Oh, it's Elden Ring. Okay.
You can see them
Sorry,
here.
not Poggers for me. I don't play
The rays of
Elden Ring.
grace. The
Can I skip
guide
this? Why do I have to ask permission? It's my damn fucking video. It's my damn
you. May
video.
you take the
Sovereign from Supergiant Games and
Skipping. Wait,
travel beyond the
oh.
underworld to the ends of the earth,
I don't play Hades, but it's a cool looking game.
getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
Okay, I'm gonna skip past that actually.
タイトルはストリートファイ
Street
ター
Fighter
6
6. Okay.
本体を持ち
I only want to know when the
もちろん
game comes out on Switch
総勢
too.
26キャラゲームと連動する
Wait, Amiibo? Yo, Street Fighter 6 Amiibo?
発売日にお届けします
Ooh. I like those cards. Dude, even if I don't have Street Fighter 2, I might have to cop some of those cards. I really love the art on those. I love collectible cards, but I haven't collected cards in a long time.
楽しみに
Wait,
普通の発売日にお届けします
dude. Street Fighter 6 is a launch title for Switch 2? Switch 2 is going to have like the best launch of any Nintendo console, dude. I watched that Scott the Woz video recently about Nintendo console launches, like launch lineups. And I think I remember him saying Super Nintendo had one of the best. GameCube might have been somewhere like second best or somewhere in the middle maybe. But dude, it just makes me think about like Mario Kart, a new Mario Kart, Street Fighter 6. There was a couple others I think we already saw. I'm not gonna count that fucking wheelchair game. That's we don't know anything about that yet. There was something else though. Did it say Hades 2 was gonna be a launch title? And what was that other game I just saw? Elden Ring. Is that gonna be? Let me go back.
Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Oh, okay. Hades 2 I don't even think is out yet. My bad. 2025. Okay, so only thing confirmed so far is Mario Kart. And I think Street Fighter 6. That's huge though. Those are two really big games. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What's going on? No.
Sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal.
What is this game?
Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
What is this?
we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be
What is this
ours.
game?
The sovereign axiom.
I'm skipping it. I'm skipping this.
Bring hope to our
Ah, Damon X Machina sequel. Okay. It looked like a Machina, like a
Hey,
mech
this is
game.
Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for.
Isn't this the guy that said "fuck the Oscars" at Game Awards? It looks. I don't think it's him though, because this guy looks a lot older. I don't think that's him.
This is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. The game is a story about friendship.
Nah, I don't think it's him. If it doesn't, I'm gonna look like an idiot later.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans to announce also.
Skipping EA, I don't give a shit.
To Nintendo.
Skipping that. Okay, Tony Hawk, cool. I played like one Tony Hawk game. I think it was Pro Skater 2 or 3, back in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. I think it was on the PS2, maybe the PS3. It was fun. Not really my kind of game though. Cool. Yeah, get it, dude. Get it. Well, the movement looks cool. I'll say that. Graphics look pretty good. It's on the Switch though. Even if it's the Switch 2, it's not gonna look optimal. SpongeBob in Tony Hawk. All right. Unexpected.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
I don't give an Elverdam. I saw the opportunity. I had to take it. Hitman.
Agent to the world's favorite.
Wait, whoa. Is that Goldeneye? Is that James Bond? This is a remake of Goldeneye? I doubt it. It might just be like a Project 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
I've only played a couple James Bond video games, but Goldeneye, while it hasn't aged the best, was very fun. I loved playing that as a preteen. After I got my N64 for Christmas in like 2009, 2010. It's great. I didn't even mind the one on GameCube, but I didn't get to play it much. I think we rented it or we had it for like a few years and then we got rid of it because no one was really playing it. But
the story of
Square
Light and
Enix
Shadow that
yawn.
never fades is reborn.
I don't like it. I'm just not an RPG guy, man.
Remastered in high definition.
I don't hate all RPGs. I just not interested. I mean, wake me up when it's like Paper Mario, a new Paper Mario, or wake me up when it's like
Enjoy your adventure.
Undertale 2, maybe. I don't even play Deltarune, honestly.
All new minigames with unique ways to play.
Okay, minigames, that's cool.
Flying Ferry HD
Oh, Bravely
Remastered.
Default. Yeah.
Set foot in Luxembourg.
I'm familiar with this. What is this? Oh, Yakuza. I think Yakuza is a cool series, but
Publishing and
not
development
interested.
partners. But for now,
I'm going to take a break. Guess who's black? Black again. I'm not black. Anyways. Continue.
we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
In collaboration. Tecmo. Is it Ninja Gaiden? Is it that new Ninja Gaiden game that I heard about? Is it a Warriors game?
Who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians who dwelled
That's
on the surface.
that's Zelda.
Their union led to a great and prosperous
Hyrule
kingdom.
Warriors 3?
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Is it Hyrule Warriors 3?
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
War.
It's Tecmo though, so it has to be a
Perhaps
Warriors game.
You truly have traveled back in time.
I'm
So
I'm
that's
stumped.
Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh. Yep. Okay, so Hyrule Warriors 1, I don't think takes place anywhere in the Zelda timeline. It's kind of like a multiverse thing because you got characters from all different kinds of games, and the designs just don't really match up with any of the mainline Zelda games. Age of Calamity, I believe, was a prequel to the first Breath of the Wild. And now this one takes place in between Breath of the Wild 1 and Breath of the Wild 2, from what I understand. Just making sure I've got that clear, and anybody who doesn't get it, I guess. Do I get to see, like, actual Ganondorf? Not just skin and bones? I probably won't play this, though. I didn't play any of the other Hyrule Warriors games. It's cool to see Zelda actually fight. Age of Imprisonment. The logo's kind of cool, I guess. Coming this winter.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Okay.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
Cool. Gonna skip around.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Well, duh. I would hope so.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
What would that be?
Please take
would
a
it be
look
the
at this.
voice chat you already talked about? Okay, I'm gonna stop being creepy. There's no fucking way, dude. Did I think Nintendo was eventually gonna do GameCube Online? Yes, but eventually means it could have been the next console, or it could have been this console, but it could have been 2-3 years from now. That's gonna be on launch? Are you telling me GameCube Online, GameCube service is gonna be a launch release? If so, that's insane. Okay. What? I'm amazed, dude. This has been a great direct. The one that happened like 5 days ago was shit. They got nothing for the Switch. They got like nothing left for the Switch besides rhythm games, which are just not my thing. But please. Okay, I'm going to make some predictions. Because I didn't do this before. It would be Sunshine because they have 3D All-Stars, right? So it may be Sunshine. Let's just say Sunshine. Double Dash, no. I don't think they would release another Mario Kart game on launch. They want everyone to play Mario Kart World. So, honestly, I could imagine a Sonic game being on air. Maybe Sonic Adventure 2, Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker would be cool. Pikmin. Wait, no. They already released the Pikmin games on Switch. Re-released that. I don't know. Let's see if any of those are right, though.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library
That's
exclusive to Nintendo
great.
Switch 2.
I love that.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001.
I'm so smiley right now.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of
I got Wind Waker right.
A game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell
I
shading.
think some people would definitely still prefer to play Wind Waker HD, though, on the Wii U, but this is cool.
Controlling the wind using
Twilight Princess, that's another
a
one.
mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
Switching
The
hands
Legend
here.
of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Cool.
Transcending history and the world.
Yo, Soul Calibur 2, the version with Link. Oh, that's awesome, dude. And I'm going to be able to play this online. Soul Calibur 2 online, which I think has been done before with the HD remaster, but dude, that's sick. I could play this online.
Tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
This is a good pick. If they're not going to put Melee on here, Soul Calibur 2 is a good choice.
Weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon.
I just noticed, unless I'm mistaken and my memory is shit, N64 Online doesn't even have Smash yet. Are they just never putting Smash games on on the game services.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series
Nice.
enters the
I
fray.
love playing Link in that game.
Soul Calibur 2. Experience
GX Online. We finally got it, dude. I don't know. Sorry, my voice is cracking. If I maybe like peek the mic. GX Online has finally happened. Oh, that's all we wanted. That's all the F-Zero fan base, all 7 of us, have wanted. Just if you can't make a new fucking game because you hate this fucking series, just do GX Online, dude. It's not remastered. There's no HD remaster, but it looks good. From what I can tell, it's, oh my god, online multiplayer. Finally, dude.
Kilometers per hour.
They realized how much success they got with F-Zero 99. It brought a lot of new people into the fandom of 99. And so they said, okay, you know what? We tested the waters. It was very good reception. Let's put GX on that GameCube service. I'm so happy, dude.
We'll put it all on the line.
They fucking listened
races.
to the reception.
Featuring the series first, machine customization and story mode.
Yep.
Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
And this is gonna bring even more people to the F-Zero fandom. I'm so excited. I don't even care what else you put on there. You got Soul Calibur 2, Wind Waker. You have a racing game, a fighting game, and an adventure game. What else could you even put on there? Maybe besides Monkey Ball 2.
In games that support multiplayer,
Excuse me.
up to 4 can play together locally or online.
I love that they used F-Zero for the example. I love that they use F-Zero for the online. Did I hit my mic again? I love that they use this for the example. Oh my god, they know what we want.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality.
Only 3 for now?
Higher resolution than the original releases.
Looks like it's only 3 for now. Well, hey, that's good variety for launch,
man. Also,
man.
check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Cool shit, man.
More titles
Very cool
will be
shit.
added in the future.
Sunshine, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Isn't the one on GameCube really expensive for Fire Emblem? Or is that the Wii one? Chibi Robo, please. Chibi Robo does not get enough love, and I think that game is expensive too. Please put that on there.
Sure.
What else you got? Luigi's Mansion, Coliseum. Okay, Pokemon games.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo.
It's day one. It's day fucking one. Oh my god, dude.
Classics, the Switch 2.
How are you not gonna sell the fucking Switch 2 like hotcakes at this point? Mario Kart, new Mario Kart, fucking Street Fighter 6. Even if I've heard the game's fallen off a little bit, it's still got a lot of players. GameCube Online.
Exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion.
And you know what's crazy? The fact that GameCube Online is launching with a F-Zero game. No Mario game, by the way. Zelda, Soul Calibur, F-Zero. No Mario game at launch for GameCube. That is insane. F-Zero, dude. F-Zero, we're so back. We're so fucking back. We got 99 and that took off. And now we got fucking GX. And also, I think all the F-Zero games are on the all the GBA ones are on the service now. They added Climax. They have Maximum Velocity. I think GP Legends on there. It's such a good year to be an F-Zero fan and a Donkey Kong fan. I'm really looking forward to whatever they have for the Donkey Kong game.
Launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Incredible.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Let's fucking go, dude.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button.
It's not a Wavebird, but I'll take it.
To quickly access game chat.
It looks like it's wireless, though, right? It looks wireless. Okay, it's like a Wavebird then.
The Nintendo GameCube controller.
Oh, how much is it though? Are you guys charging fucking $80 for that shit?
For Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
You bet I am, man.
Nintendo Classic.
Even if I don't get a Switch 2 on the launch week, if I have to save up or, you know, just decide not to get around to it until a little later, peak. I think maybe 4 games, maybe 4 would have been good. I think that would have been the sweet spot. 4 launch titles, because again, GameCube games are hard to port, I would imagine. Bring over to like a new console. But, you know, maybe like a 4, I don't know, like maybe like a 4th game like, I think WarioWare, Mega Micro Games on the GameCube, that would have been good. Because that's a lot of variety. That's like so many different kinds of things you do in the micro games. And that's a multiplayer focused game. I mean, all of them, 2 of them are. Wind Waker is not. But I don't know. Maybe they should have either done another single player game or another big multiplayer game. But I think the choices were good. It's just 3 seems like just short of an ideal number, but
of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
It makes sense that they waited until the Switch 2 for GameCube. There's no way you could run GameCube games well on the Switch 1.
Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Donkey Kong? Undertale? Deltarune? That's Toby Fox for sure. 1 + 2 + 3 + 4. Oh, wow. He's releasing 2 new chapters at the same time? Kind of crazy. This Toby Fox is a mad lad. I don't play his RPGs much, but he's a mad lad. Undertale's Perilous Story. Well, yeah, I know that. I might as well see what this... Oh, Sans? Just kind of replicating the meme. Rest in peace to Etika, by the way, just because every time I think of the Sans meme, I think of him. Wow. 4 chapters, man. And you're releasing 2 at once. That's insane. Amogus? Looking at the A.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game.
I heard Borderlands 3 was disappointing. I don't think they should be making a 4th game. I heard people don't like how Gearbox is handling things.
On Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh!
Borderlands
Poggers!
Loot and shoot
The guy just played it up way too much. There's like, on Nintendo Switch 2!
way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game.
I'm gonna
we
skip
bring
this.
a lot of the
Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Who?
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Don't care.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today
I don't know
is
what that
that
is.
WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Plus,
So, again, variety. I don't know if this is all launch lineup or this is just within the first couple months of the Switch 2, but you got your sport game. There's your sports game, man.
NBA 2K.
That's what should have been on the fucking GameCube launch for the service. Something like Mario Strikers or Mario Power Tennis, just some sort of sports game. It's very interesting they didn't launch with a sports game.
Okay, as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
Oh, 2. So wrestling and NBA.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
I'm getting kind of sleepy. Y'all better hurry up with that Donkey Kong, man. What is this game?
Next stop, well, I think that...
Survival Kids.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Oh, they make Enter the Gungeon. I've not played that, but I heard good things, and I have seen people play that game, so that's cool. Oh, Enter the Gungeon 2. Okay.
Gungeon's Depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
Oh, I thought he was making the other game. I thought that's what was going on. I'm so confused.
Now reload.
I want to see Donkey Kong. I don't care about some of this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bug Snacks 2? No, I thought it looked like a Bug Snacks game. If something catches my eye, I'm not going to skip it, but if it's just whatever, then I'll look at it later. Moonbase Alpha 2? That'd be kind of cool. Star Seeker. Cool. Cyberpunk. Don't care, didn't ask. Final Fantasy. Don't care, didn't ask. Can I get to Donkey Kong already? No. Okay, this is the sizzle reel or whatever they call it. Silk Song. Okay. Silk Song news, finally. That was in the other direct. I really think that new Harvest Moon game, or Story of Seasons, looks pretty cool. I liked it. In case I never release the video for the previous direct, I put my thoughts in there. But yeah, it looks cool. I like classic styled Harvest Moon games. Goodnight Universe, 2 Point Museum. Oh, I've seen this before. This looks like 2 Point Museum looks like such a whatever game. Honestly. This looked good. I like this art style a lot. Why are they making another Puyo Puyo Tetris? Did it really sell that many copies? I didn't like it. I bought that when that was new. Didn't like it. Didn't feel like it was worth $60. But Rune Factory. This looks cool. I like this art style. Don't give a damn about that. Okay. How much time do we have here? 10 minutes. 11 minutes, maybe. Whoa! Is this another F-Zero inspired game? Respect. Okay. Also, if you like F-Zero or those kinds of games, check out Arrow GPX on Steam. Not sponsored. Definitely not. But that game looks dope. I think that game is out. That is a great game you should try. That dumbass Pac-Man game. Fortnite. Wow. Okay, so you also have Fortnite at launch for Switch 2. That's something. Ridge Racer. Oh, okay. Professor Layton, that's that new game I heard about. New in the series. Tamagotchi, cool, cool. Switch my back again. Ugh. I sit up straight more. Otherwise I'm going to be a crotchety old man by the time I'm 30.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Donkey Kong, please.
The next game
please.
will be the last
please.
from our publishing
please.
and development
please.
partners.
Please, 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 please.
Please take a look.
Sorry if I damaged your ears there. I hear it's a 3D Donkey Kong. Oh, that's not Donkey Kong. Does this guy transform into a monkey? No. What is this? Resident Evil? Silent Hill? Can't be either of those, I don't think. Unless it's a remake. What is this?
I give you my blood.
Castlevania? That'd be kind of dope if there was a new Castlevania game on Switch, too.
My life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight.
I'm not familiar enough with Castlevania to know if this would be that series, but it seems like vampire shenanigans are going on. Okay. I don't know. From Software. What? They're making another game already? Is Elden Ring just like kind of still new, is it not? They're allowed to make, you know, multiple games at the same time. It's just... Is this... Imagine it's Elden Ring 2 already. That would be crazy. I don't know what this... I think it's a new title. Unless it's like Bloodborne 2 or something. I really don't know from Software games. I played Dark Souls 3 and that was about it. Yo, look at that little guy. That looks like a Fallout character, actually. It makes me think of the cover art or whatever for Fallout 4, Fallout 3. One of those. It has like a helmet guy or something. Whoa! Majora's Mask much? Alright. What is going on here? Alright. You swallowed some tar. Whatever that was. Yo, frog titties. The furries and the scalies are going to be very amused.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon
Okay.
to depart.
Yeah, I'm...
I pray
Whoa.
that you are able.
I was going to skip and I saw a gun. I was like, yeah, you have my attention.
Carrier of blood.
What is this game? What is... It's not like... It's interesting. I just don't know what it is.
And one alone.
What is going on? The Dusk Bloods. Okay. That's a kind of cool name, I guess. Is that a rat with wings? That's just a bat. That's literally just a bat. I hate bats. I hate bats, by the way. Just thought I would mention that.
What you just saw
If Batman snuck, like, just appeared in front of me in an alleyway, even if I was doing nothing wrong, I think I would shit my pants and turn myself in for something I didn't do.
Brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director...
Skipping forward a little bit.
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Show me Donkey Kong, dude.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope
That's
you're
the
looking
number one thing. Also, by the way, again, I want to reiterate, if Donkey Kong, if this so-called alleged 3D Donkey Kong game, which, you know, we haven't had that since 64. Oh my God, if they're doing that again. If that is going to be a launch title for Switch 2, week 1 purchase. I said to myself earlier, I was like, well, I don't know if I would buy the console in the launch week, even if there are some cool things. If Donkey Kong is a launch title, fuck yeah, sign me up, dude. Well, on top of Mario Kart and GameCube games, it's a good year. I think it's a good year to be a Nintendo fan. Some of the previous years, not so much.
Next, please take a look at this.
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Please, please, please. That don't look like Donkey Kong to me. That looks like Kirby. If it's Kirby, that's cool. That looks like Kirby to me. What? Is this Air Ride? I imagine if they did Air Ride 2. If they did Air Ride 2, dude, I would lose it. Forgotten Land already has a DLC or something. I'm like, what is this? What? It's Air Ride. I think it's Air Ride. I'm freaking out, guys. Oh my god. Air Ride! That's the sounds. Oh my god. Oh. Is it a remaster? Is it a sequel? Riders. Dude. Is it Sakurai? Oh my god! Sakurai's coming back to direct Air Ride 2. Dude. I knew Sakurai was working on something before Ultimate's DLC was finished. And after, of course, Ultimate's DLC was finished. I think he hinted at something in one of his YouTube videos or his tweets that he was working on a new project. This is interesting because if I'm not mistaken, Air Ride was the game that fucking drove Sakurai to the brink of just like insanity. Just like he was done developing games. He would direct games, produce games. He was done like being a developer after Air Ride. It was development hell apparently or something like that. I never thought he would get involved in another Kirby game like to this extent. Oh my god, it's coming out this year.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a break.
This is a good year. This is a really good year to be a GameCube fan. You got F-Zero GX online, you got Wind Waker port, you got Soul Calibur 2 online, and you're getting a new fucking Kirby Air Ride.
Game.
Oh my.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro
Am
Sakurai.
I dreaming?
Next is our last trailer for today.
That's it though, huh?
Please take a look.
That's all there was for Air Ride. I thought that was gonna be Donkey Kong. I was like, I saw the fucking Kirby riding the star. I'm like, he rides stars in games, but I'm like thinking like, where else is he doing that fashion where he's like hanging on to it? And then once he hopped on the warp star and I saw the engine, I was like, yep, that's Air Ride. Whoa. What's these subtitles? Get that off my screen. That's Donkey Kong? That's Donkey Kong. That looks like a Banjo-Kazooie game. Is Rareware coming back to direct a Donkey Kong game? This looks like Rareware. Or Playtonic. It looks like Playtonic or Rareware. There's no way. There's monkeys. Oh my god. This looks like Playtonic or Rareware, dude. Oh my god. I don't mind the new look for him. I don't mind the new look. 3D Donkey Kong, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh my god. DK is so he's so agile, man. Whoa. Wait. Maybe the Odyssey developers are making this game. The environments kind of look Odyssey, but Donkey Kong also looks like Nintendo style, but the rest looks like Rareware or Playtonic. Switching hands again. Oh my god, dude. This is a really unique direction for Donkey Kong. And I say that we had Jungle Beat as a game. This is a unique direction for Donkey Kong. Huh. Whoa! Oh, I love that old school recreation of DKC1. That's amazing. I love that. Is there any other characters besides Donkey Kong? This is a very different style and direction. Is that espresso or is that a different ostrich? Ooh, banana. I like that throwback. I think he said, ooh, banana. No Kremlings. I'm not seeing any Kremlings. That's a little concerning. Is it just evil monkeys? Is he just going against evil monkeys? Yeah, it looks like evil monkeys, dude. No K. Rool in sight. Well, Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I love that title, dude. I love that title. July. That is 2 days after my birthday. Oh my god. Donkey Kong game on the new Switch. Not a launch title. But 2 days after my birthday? And I've been wanting a new 3D Donkey Kong for years. Oh my god, dude. This is amazing.
That was a brand...
Sorry. This is a 10 out of 10 Direct. This is like an 11 out of 10 Direct. This blows the other one out of the water.
New 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies.
I'm not even that mad
walls,
that the Kremlings aren't even in the game.
Ground, and
it's disappointing.
Demolish your way through a massive
but maybe they'll
world.
put the Kremlings in here as like an Easter egg. Maybe they're like a secret final boss or something. I'm coping. I know I'm coping, but let's hope. Also, please have Diddy in the game. Please have some of the other Kongs in the game.
Details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Who's developing it, though? We don't even know who's developing.
Thank you for watching so far.
So far? There's more?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Whoa. That's going to sell pretty well, I think. That's a good bundle.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Dude, Mario Kart for a launch title was so smart. That was after how much money they made from Mario Kart 8 for 10 years. Mario Kart World launch was clever as fuck.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
Yeah, I know.
We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys. Good shit, man. That was some really good shit. Wait, can I see the developers here, maybe? I don't see, like, Retro Studios or... Oh, Treehouse. I forgot there's Treehouse. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm not seeing... I think this is an order, actually, of all the games we saw. I think. Ghost Cat? Is that the people that are making the new... No. I don't think that's the people making the new game. I don't know who's making the new game. The new Donkey Kong. Is that... It looks like it's Nintendo and Retro collaborating. Or maybe like Rareware and Nintendo. I can't tell. But it does look like the Odyssey devs. I don't know, man. I got nothing else to say. 11 out of 10 Direct. This was solid. Great year to be a Nintendo consumer. That sounds cheesy as fuck. And great year to be a GameCube fan, dude. We're eating. We are eating, dude. All right. That's all I have. Thanks for tuning in.